Hello everyone, Thijs here again, and this time I have another guide for you. This time I have a guide about Zoo, and as everyone knows, Zoo is already stable in the meta, stable in Hearthstone, always playable already for more than a year. I think Zoo is known as one of the oldest decks. There is always some new flavor, always some new tech decisions in the Zoo. For example, since the Void Color is out, the Zoo deck runs more demons with the Morganis. And the Imp Gang boss is a really good 3-drop. I mean, if you just get it you always will get one Imp already off. So it is already in 3-drop that has 3-5 stats, what is really good, of course. And I tried to tech the Zoo in this meta. And what I did, I played Zoo at ETLC. I played Zoo in the ETLC finals, the Arcane League finals, and it just went really well for me. And I want to explain some of you the tech decisions I made in my Zoo deck. The decisions that I made, and the last card that went in the deck, and that is and that might surprise you, but the last card I put it in this deck was the Flame Imp. In my old version, I didn't even have a Flame Imp. But at the end, where there was a lot of Druid coming back in the meta, I decided to put one in. But why do I not play with a Flame Imp? If you look at the deck, the only minion that is not like really sticky is the Knife Juggler. Besides the Flame Imp, it's at least the early drop. The rest, it's all the minions you don't want to kill, and that is the thing you want to do with. So you don't want to end the Direwolf probably. You want to have the minions that are really annoying, really hard to kill, and just get a lot of value for you off. And the Flame Imp, especially in the Paladin and Hunter meta, this card is really bad. It just like they coin out their mini bot, they play a mad scientist. There are a lot of ways, or they just control decks just use their weapon, or they use a ref, or it's a card that is really questionable to my opinion. And I still put it one back in because it's still a good 1-drop against the control classes. They still need to have the weapon or the removal. So I decided to put one in, but it's not the best card, and it is a really overrated card in my opinion. If you just look at it, 1 mana 3-2, it's just a 3-2, it's nothing more. So yeah, in my opinion, really overrated this card. But yeah, I still play with one. I had one free spot, I wanted an early minion, so I decided to put one Flame Imp in. And then some other good tech decisions. I play with a Sea Giant, and it's not like totally new in the Zoo deck, but it's not a popular card in Zoo. The Sea Giant is in this deck because of the all of the Paladins. If you play against Paladin, they overwhelm the board as hard as you do. And against Paladin, you can just play the Sea Giant a lot of times at turn 4. And I find it kind of interesting to have this for the mirror, for the aggro matchups, and it did pretty decently. I don't want to say this it is MVP, but sometimes it can be MVP. So yeah, I like to run one Sea Giant. 2 is way too much, way too situational. So I just like one, and for the rest, yeah, the 1-drop that I play is Argent Squire, and the reason why I play Argent Squire is because it trades way better with Paladin. It trades way better with Hunter. It is even better against Patron. Like the Flame Imp just get killed by the weapon. With the Argent Squire you can buff it in some ways, and it even trades with their drops. So I don't know, it's people think it's even worse against control, but it is not even worse at all. So yeah, I like the Argent Squire. And yeah, that is the deck. You can look at it. Pretty standard for the overall, but really successful. And it did a lot for me at the Arcane League finals that we won at the end. I played it in the group stage. It was not the deck that I played at the end, but in the group stage it just it won. It went 2-1 or 3-1. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the rest of the Zoo bring. And I am known as an handlock player, so for me it's really important to also make some switches sometimes. If they think I'm handlock and they're gonna mulligan greedy, they keep BGHs, stuff like that, and then I am a Zoo, and yeah, it just sometimes works really out well. Okay, if we play against Patron, it's a really hard matchup. I can consider keeping Void Color, one of the better minions, because yeah, I think I keep Void Color maybe. If I have to tap at turn 2, it's not the end of the world, so I just need to keep the Void Collar, I think. In this matchup, really important. Okay, so... if we wanna play all the 1-drops, turn 1, turn 2... We are gonna start with the Squire, so he cannot coin out the Fire Warwicks. Well, he can, but we don't care. So yeah, I think this is the best start. Armor Smith, kind of painful here, but I guess he just passes. I mean, do you really coin out here? Yeah, I think we just play the curve here. We can consider tapping, but we can also do that next turn. Do we play it in the middle? If we draw on Direwolf, I mean, this is if I draw on Argus, I probably want to buff both Squires. If I draw on Direwolf, maybe I still go to the both Squires, so I don't play it in the middle here. Okay, he had the Fire Warwick, so I think we made the right decision by starting with one of the Squires. And that is what I mean, like if we had a Flame in there, it was just not good at all. Okay, there's the Argus. We are waiting for a good demon here. Well, I would really like to get either a Mal'Ganis or a Doomguard now. Okay, goes for the Krill Taskmaster. Yes. That's a good implosion target. I mean, we guarantee, even if we roll low, we guarantee and kill. So he played Fire Warrior. Yeah, he might come out with the... I'm a bit scared of him playing Despite. Yeah, but then he tries to Divine Shield. I have to implosion this. That's not a bad hit! The 4 implosion! Yeah, well played. Well, if he has the wind, it doesn't matter here. For him. He just wins anyways. What 5-drop do you want to play in this board? Oh, it's a Control Warrior, okay. Oh, that sucks actually. We have no buff card here. That's a buff card. Is that good enough? Augurs doesn't do anything, right? 2, 3... Yeah, I mean, we only have a 2/2 Squire left, so... Direwolf really likely here, and... So we're gonna tap. Maybe we drop Power Overwhelming. This kinda sucks, to be honest. I'm really not happy with this play. I'm gonna make the trade, he coined it out, but... I mean, now the 4 hit was actually really big. At this point, I will play the 4th Valkyrie here. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which size, but I'm thinking a bit of the Argus, but it doesn't really matter for next turn. So what 5-drop do you have now? He top decks something. Might be a weapon. I think you consider playing Despite. Okay. Acolyte. I think we are forced to kind of Argus here, to be honest. I don't want to Argus, but we deny a draw. That comes 1 turn too late, man. That is 1 turn too late. Yeah, we can start with tapping, and I guess we Argus to deny the card right here. We need to, right? Can play Void Caller, giving... Nah, I give him 2 cards. My shield, I mean, he's not out of cards, but he's not full of cards. Takes a lot of damage too, by the way. Like, he's on half-life total. Yeah, I'm happy how we played this early game, and that is what I mean. Like, these sticky minions are so annoying. If we had an Power Overwhelming for one of the imps into the Belcher, that will be so good. Now he's forced to do stuff like this executing in Direwolf. Yeah, he will attack this for sure. I guess he has another 5-drop because he coined out the Belcher. He didn't have a follow-up. Or he top decked something, so I still think he has something else that he considered playing here. Otherwise it's kind of risky to coin it out. Okay, yeah, then Harrison, not really good, of course. That makes the Mal'Ganis way better. But I don't know, I just want to play Boom. We can put him at 11 with a power overwhelming in hand. Even Brawl might just win us the game on spot. If one of our minions survives the Brawl, we deal some damage with the bomb, we just win on spot. So yeah, I like it. And I can also... Like, this has to be a removal turn from him. Oh, that looks like a Geddon. Looks for me like a Baron Geddon. Or just a removal, maybe. Maybe he had no execute trigger.
I can take the hit.
Okay, and yeah, a removal. That's fine. I mean, pretty expensive. It's a really good combo, Shield Maiden, Shield Slam. But not strong enough for the Boom. So we have 2, 4, 5, 9. We can play... I think I like the power overwhelming here. I can play power overwhelming double. Yeah, otherwise my board is really weak if I don't play Void Caller with the Imgang boss. So yeah. Yeah, we make a really nice trade, deal some bomb damage. Unfortunately only one. But we cannot always be lucky. Yeah, I mean, he has only 4 cards. The Morganis in the hand is really good here. We just saw he didn't have BGH. I'm pretty sure you will use BGH on the Boom there. The Morganis, even if we just play it next turn, it buffs the Void Caller, it buffs the Imp Gang boss, it buffs the 1/1. I mean, just playing the Morganis is already really good here.
What now?
Bash. That's just making it a bit slower. I don't really care. What is he gonna kill here? Nothing. So how much damage do we have? We have, we can get +2 on 3 minions, so 6, 8, 9, 10, 13. We are 1 damage off lethal.
So many possibilities.
We just play it right. Like sometimes you just play Morganis, sometimes you don't even need to get it. I mean, this is so good, right? He cannot even attack my face. I mean, if he attacks, he has to armor up first. He's at 1 HP, he cannot attack anything. What do you even want to attack here? Like, you cannot attack, yeah, the bomb is what you attack, but that is on Sudoku. Unfortunately, not enough. He could not even attack anything. Yeah, it was the safest play and it just won us the game on spot. So yeah, I mean, I consider Zoo being really good now, just on the ladder in general. It's not my favorite deck, but it is a strong deck for sure. Yeah, it's really strong. So yeah, let's just continue, and yeah, if what we saw, the sticky minions were just really annoying for him. He missed some of... Nah, he had a pretty decent curve. I mean, Fire Warx. Played Acolyte early, played Belcher, Shield Maiden, had a pretty straightforward curve, but yeah, when we play our minions first, it is just a bit stronger in general. If we are facing a handlock, that is, I think, the worst matchup for us. I hate the matchup against handlock. I always need a 1-drop. If you don't have a 1-drop with this deck, you're gonna lose. Normally. I mean, this is a situation where I like the turn 1 Flame Imp. Like, going first, playing in a mirror, for example, really good. So we still don't know what it is. Like, handlock and demon handlocks are really popular at the moment on that. They're more popular than Zoo. So I don't know if I expect a Zoo at all. We will just find it out. I mean, we have a pretty nice Nerubian egg next turn, so if it is a Zoo, we can trade afterwards. So yeah. Looks like a handlock for me. Passing turn as a Zoo, even if you're on the coin, you always want to coin something out otherwise, so. Cannot really see it. I'm pretty sure it's handlock. Dark Bomb will be... that sucks. I mean, we only had one minion on board that really pressured, and that minion is gone now. Can consider playing Overwhelming here, but nah, we just play him Gang Boss. Does almost... It is a bit less... but... If he coins out Drake here, we have kind of a problem. Okay, it gives us an extra turn, might be important. Yeah, we cannot play that. The only minions we can play is Abusive and Power Overwhelming, so no matter what we do, we tap first. That's only 2 mana. We have 4 mana. Oh man. I want to play Void Caller with a 1-drop next turn, so I can consider playing 1-1-drop. I think I played Surgeon here. I can just trade it afterwards since, so yeah, that's fine. I want to play Void Caller, Power Overwhelming next turn. I could put him at 17 and I would have... Yeah, it will not be enough. I'm not sure if I have to trade this one. Maybe I just let the board how it is here. And I play...
I wonder.
Maybe I just play Void Caller and I pass turn. If I go with Power Overwhelming, I have no sticky minions left, and that makes AoE clear so weak. Don't really want to trade here. Cannot consider Abusive Surgeon something. Not if I want to play Void Caller, but Void Caller is too strong here. So yeah, play Void Caller. I think I don't play anything for the rest here. Makes no sense. I could consider trading the Abusive in, but I just want to see what happens here. Like, he might throw the game just on spot here. Okay, yeah, he goes with Mortal. That just sucks. That's why I wanted to trade the Abusive Surgeon, maybe in the Giant. But I'm not sure if we can get the value game. I mean, his hand is so full, I guess we need to YOLO it maybe. Yeah, now we need a trade. So what we do is we trade Void Caller in. We still have 4 mana, but we need to trade the Void Caller first. If we don't trade it first,
So many possibilities.
we can get a shitty demon. I think I cannot play around Shadow Flame at this spot. It's gonna wreck me. Yeah, but it wrecks me if...
Get in there and fight, maggot!
See, we would have drawn a shitty demon, and that will wreck us. Yeah, I cannot play around Shadow Flame here. I cannot play around that. It will wreck me anyways, even if I have a 4th. If I have a 4 and... What will be... Like, I could do the same, but just with a 0-2 on the board now, instead of the 4-4. How will that be? He trades in the... I will have 2 1-1s. This is just more pressure. Like, this is the winning play. The other play is the not losing play. But, I don't know. I mean, if I don't take any risks against a handlock that has already double Mountain and can just play almost 3 Moltens soon, I don't think I can win the value game in any way. I think I have to hope that he just doesn't have Shadow Flame here, and most of the versions are only playing with 1 Shadow Flame. Like, he trades here in the Mal'Ganis if he doesn't have it. Then we play Boom. Yeah, really hard to say. It's a okay, he has Molten. He wants to play double Molten here. If he has 1 Molten, this is okay-ish, but I don't like it. Oh, he top decks Shadow Flame. Oh my god. Ah, guys, what is this game? What is this game? Yeah, that's painful. Well, if he has at 11, it doesn't matter if he has at 11 and 10. They are free anyway, so... But we have the boom, I mean... Still some pressure here. We can hit double 4 to the face. Oh, that top deck Shadow Flame wrecked everything. Really, really painful. But I mean, we still have a decent curve here, and against Handlock you just have to go. If you are respecting Moltons all the time, like I respected them last turn, I'm not gonna respect them anymore, not when he is at 11. Oh wow, has no Moltons. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why did he tap last turn? I think he just had nothing. I think he had nothing and was just desperate there. Implosion, not really good, but I wanna keep the bombs, yeah. Guess we just pressure as much. Let's see how much we hit first. 4, yeah, then we tap. Can consider going one bomb here. No. He doesn't play double shift. Cannot be true. Nobody does that. And we just put him at 8, but it's also really nice. If he goes Hellfire, he can just kill himself here. Will Hellfire be good last? No, Hellfire will be even worse last turn into double boom bot Dr. Boom. With Hellfire, he still needs to kill the boom. Was the implosion correct? I think that was correct, but it's questionable for sure. I mean, Hellfire kills his own Watcher most likely. So even if he taunts up the Watcher, like if he has Hellfire, my bombs are terrible, and the Watcher survives and he is still alive. He can taunt up the Watcher, and that trades really well into the boom. Yeah, the implosion is pretty questionable, to be honest. I thought it was a really good play, but it is questionable. It's gonna taunt up. Yeah, it's gonna Argus here. Really unlucky for him that he has 0 Moltons. I think we could handle 1 Molten, but for him just having 0. We can tap here. Just want to get a buff card, I guess. Don't have to play everything. How is that? Yeah, let's start with the bombs here. I don't want to trade in my boom. Wow, we are so... Wow, that's so sick. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to keep my boom healthy. Cannot deal with boom. So, looks really good for me. That looks a good board. I mean, I didn't have to Doomguard here. I prefer saving it. I can also get it for free now from the Void Caller. Have to get lucky, of course, but I can play my Void Walkers first next turn, and then I get a free Doomguard. But I can just play it. Like at this matter, it doesn't. At this point, it doesn't matter. I can just play it myself too. The thing we just don't want is him top decking Moltons now. Really unlucky for him. He didn't have them, of course, but I just want him to not top deck him here. This boom did a lot, by the way. I mean, this boom is already 3 turns on board now. Turn 7, turn 8, turn 9. Well, for his side, 2 turns. Oh, it's the demon. Okay. I guess he has Mal'Ganis or Jurexus. I cannot not see him being that unlucky. Worst case, he has Mal'Ganis. Like the other case, we all win, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, then we cannot do much. We will see. If he has Mal'Ganis, he survives, otherwise we win. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we win. We win. He might have Mal'Ganis, but the Void Caller came out. We just made it so that Like, I could still trade with my boom into the Mal'Ganis, still at 5 damage, could tap 4 and 4 damage, so there are still ways even with Mal'Ganis with lethal, but if there was no Mal'Ganis, we could just do it this way, and the reason I didn't tap before is, same as I said before, if you have Void Caller on board, and you have a minion in your hand that you really want to get out of the Void Caller, please don't tap first. You are gonna draw a shitty demon, you're gonna draw an Imp Gang Boss or an whatever, an Void Caller, and Flame Imp, and you're like, yeah, why did I tap? And that is the way. I mean, I can't get anything better than Doomguard, so I play that first, then I see, and then I can still tap afterwards. So yeah, I think I showed you some good Zoo action. It's not a deck I'm known for, but I still play it sometimes in tournaments because it just has a strong power and a really good surprise effects if you're more known for other Warlock decks. So yeah, I like it. Hope you like this guide, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.